in this video, we're going to look at the calculation of relative velocity. Now, according to this question, they are saying that there are two bodies, A and B. Body A is moving due to north, and then body B is moving due to south at the speeds that we have been given. Now, when you recall, we said that these bodies, their velocities must be originating from one single point, assuming this is our VA that is due north, and this is 30 meters per second, and they said that this body B is moving in the southern direction, and this is the point of origin A. Now, we said we have two methods we can use, and of course here the fact that these forces cannot form a triangle. I mean, these velocities cannot form a triangle of velocities, and then here we shall use calculus method. Here we shall use calculus method. Now the question is asking us to find the velocity of A relative to B. But what do we know? We know that the velocity of A relative to B is equal to velocity of A minus velocity of B. Now, when we are looking at vectors, we are going to look at vectors in we are using the two coordinate system, whereby the velocity of A should be denoted by x A and y A. Then the one of B should be x B, the vertical component of the velocity of B, then and the y component of velocity of B. Now, having known this, what we do is we are going to say, now this is horizontal. We realize that these particles do not have horizontal components, and therefore this means that the velocity of A relative to B is equal to 0, 30 minus 0 minus 20. Why am I putting a minus? You know, when we have two velocities that are acting in directly opposite directions, we take one of the velocities to be positive and then the other is negative. Now, when we subtract it here, 0 minus 0, we get 0. Then 30 minus 20, we get 50. So now, our relative velocity of A, and the velocity of A relative to B is 0, and then to 50. Now, how do we get the resultant, or the magnitude? The magnitude of this is got from the expression velocity of A squared plus velocity of B squared. So this is giving us the velocity of this one gives us 0 squared plus 50 squared. So the magnitude of the velocity of A relative to B is 50 meters per second. That is what it gives us. Thank you for following.